So, we're a month away from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always coming out, the big 30th anniversary special. And as of recording this video on the 21st of March, 2023, at 7:30 in Australia, 7:30 PM that is, we have not got anything from Hasbro or Netflix promoting this movie. We got a poster about a week ago, but that's about it. But as of the time of recording this video, we haven't heard anything. And I'm probably going to jinx myself because by the time this video goes out, we'll probably see a trailer online or something and someone will say, well actually. But yeah, so this is interesting. So on this random sort of forum, we have possible spoilers and leaks about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. So take this with a grain of salt. I know some YouTubers are going to spin this and be like, oh my god, it's confirmed. Oh my god, it's confirmed. This is happening. Because they make 50 billion theories and they throw shit at the wall hoping something will stick. But that's the story for another day. So this video could contain possible spoilers for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. And they're really interesting, I will say that. Some of them make sense. Some of them don't. But from everything we've seen so far with like the behind the scenes photos and stuff like that, I'm leaning towards these could possibly be true, but take it with a grain of salt or a pinch of salt, or how much salt you can pick up with your fingers. Take that amount of salt. And let's read them, let's discuss them, let's go over them, because I watched the Dawson Raider video, because Dawson makes some good videos. Check him out. I heard he makes videos about Power Rangers just like me. So let's read these forum discussions. So again, if you don't want to get spoiled, click off this video right now. I've dragged it on for 2 minutes, so hopefully you're stuck around. So let's go over these possible spoilers. And I do apologize if my throat's all over the place. It hurts a little bit, but we'll talk about them. So, Zordon is revived by the Morphin Masters. Tube is patched up from when Andros slashed it. Now that's really interesting because Dawson did mention this in his video. In the behind the scenes you can sort of see like a Zordon tube in the background. Now the Morphin Masters reviving Zordon, I feel like I'm not cool with that because like everyone keeps saying I would love it if Zordon got revived. I wouldn't. I think Zordon should have stayed dead because his death was such an impact in the series, and reviving him just for this one special because, you know, it's Zordon, the guy in the tube that everyone knows and loves. I get it. 30th anniversary special, you gotta bring back the Flint head in the tube. I feel like Zordon should have stayed dead, to be honest. That's just my hot take. Lord Zed has his assistant Scrozzle create Mecha Rita Repulsor clone. Now, I'm the one who made this theory first. I know I sound arrogant, but I made the theory first, and then others copied me. Some others I'm cool with copying, like Dawson Raider. Dawson Raider's a cool guy. He makes cool theories as well. Some people tried copying me, and I was like, you probably watched my video. But it is what it is. But Lord Zed has Scrozzle create Mecha Rita. That's interesting. A lot of Mighty Morphin only fans or only watch Mighty Morphin are going to be like, Scrozzle, who this? Only watch MMPR. But yeah, I love Scrozzle, I love Campbell Cooley, and I hope we get to see Scrozzle in this special. And seeing how Scrozzle is the guy that invents robots, it makes sense. It makes sense. When you think about it, when you read the blueprints, it makes sense. So, that one I believe. Here's the next one. Tommy, Jason, and Kimberly are kidnapped by Robot Rita Repulsor. That makes sense because we don't see Tommy, Jason, or Kimberly unmorphed in the special. We got Rocky, we got Adam, we got Aisha, and Kat, their replacements. So that makes sense. And that's why we have that big battle from what we saw behind the scenes. So I'm guessing that battle is what takes place for them to get kidnapped in the special. The Moon Palace is back. That we kind of know from all the promo shots we've seen. That one we can confirm. Rita shrinks Tommy, Jason, and Kimberly along with Kendricks from Lost Galaxy and TJ from In Space. Now, from what I've heard, the little figures where Rita's sort of shrinking down Rangers and adding them to her collection, I've heard those are Lightning Collection figures in the background, and seeing how we're getting a Kendricks from Lost Galaxy and a TJ, whether it be Red Turbo TJ or In Space TJ, that makes sense for those figures to be on display. I get it. So the next one is interesting. Trini teleports to the Moon Palace and dies in battle while fighting Mecha Rita. So a lot of people have been wondering, how are they going to address the Trini situation? How are they going to address that elephant in the room? Well, like I said, make Trini die in battle, but we're going to have Trini die in battle fighting Mecha Rita. And that makes sense, because the whole plot synopsis is like, after a tragedy with their arch nemesis, a hero must rise to occasion. And that is sort of Min's story, getting revenge or avenging her mother who was fallen or killed against Mecha Rita. So that makes sense. And then it all makes sense moving forward. So a scene of Billy and Zach months later at Trini's gravesite with her daughter. That one we've seen. We've seen that image. I'm probably going to have to gather these up to sort of talk about them. We've seen that image of Billy and Zach standing with Min, or Charlie Kirsch, outside the graveyard near the Radbug. So that one I believe. Billy and Daisha give Trini's daughter the saber-toothed tiger power coin. That makes sense. I believe that. SPA is revealed to be SPD's training facility. That's something we've been speculating for ages. And then Adam and Aisha run the SPA. That's something we've also been speculating for ages. They've got the badges. I mean, why else wouldn't they be wearing them? Command Center was rebuilt several years ago by Alpha 5. Alright, I'd believe that. They seal Rita in another dumpster and blast her into space. Okay. Lord Zed gets some kind of new machine Megazord. So a lot of people have been speculating about Serpentera 2.0 ever since Cosmic Fury Season 2. This might be it. This might be it. And it's probably going to be that Ryu Soldier Zord that we've seen. Now this one I also believe, with what we saw with the casting call a while ago, and how David Yost sort of left New Zealand a lot later. Zordon enlists Billy to help the Cosmic Fury Rangers in space. That makes sense, I guess. That makes sense. So I believe that. I mean, like I said, I made that video where we saw Billy's name on the casting call for the makeup. If you follow all my videos, everything's making sense. Like, if you've been following my videos for the longest time, everything is making sense. Everything is coming together with what I've been covering on the channel for the longest time when it comes to leaks and images that we've seen so far. I know I don't post in, like, a video for every image they see. Like, they post a selfie outside of, like, a tree, and I'm like, oh my god, they posted a selfie. What could it mean? I don't do that. Only if there's substance to the image, I will talk about it. Now, this one is very interesting. Kimberly, Amy Jo Johnson, shows up at the end on the viewing globe. So Kimberly is in this special. Now, Amy Jo Johnson was sort of teasing this special by saying, you never know what might happen, you never know who might show up, winky face and stuff like that. So she was teasing that. And a lot of people were upset that she wasn't in the special, but apparently she filmed her own thing, like in the sentence down below. The ending is supposed to lead into Cosmic Fury. That makes sense, because if this is coming out before Cosmic Fury, then I can believe that as well. The season that takes place after this, that also makes sense because it's after this one. Amy Jo Johnson recorded the viewing globe scene at a separate Hasbro facility. Alright, we'll see what happens. So, all of these leaks, rumors, speculations, rumblings, might be legit. Because, like I said, if you follow the leaks, you follow behind the scenes, and you've been piecing everything together, then it makes sense. From everything we've seen, ever since the official trailer, ever since all the behind the scenes images from the cast and crew, it makes sense. And I kind of want to believe most of this from doing sort of making videos and doing research and stuff like that from all this information. Like, this could be like like the guy says in the post, saying he has a friend who worked on the special, he could be trolling. So this could all be a lie. We could be all getting duped, you never know. But like I said, if you follow everything that's been happening, all the posts, all the I say all the trailers, I heard one trailer. If you've been following the one trailer, all the images, like the behind the scenes stuff, it makes sense. It's believable. Somewhat believable, you could say. So, like I said, take this information with a pinch of salt, and I want to hear what you guys think, because this sounds really interesting, and I honestly can't wait to see how this is going to turn out when it airs in a month. So, what do you guys think of this information? Do you believe it? Do you not believe it? Tell me your thoughts and speculations in the comment section down below if you watch the entire video. Also, leave a like, hit that subscribe button and stuff like that for more good, amazing Power Rangers content. I'd love to see your support and stuff like that on the channel as we talk about Power Rangers here on the YouTube. So, with that said, I think I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.